So what's up?
I'm out here.
You know.
All right, Fearbaiting, let's go. Intro music.
I'm gonna say I got 4 hours of sleep last night.
Oh god.
And, yup. Because I woke up. I went to bed at midnight. I woke up at 4, and then my body was like, "That's it," and I was like, "No," and it was like, "That's it." No, no. So, I'm a dead person.
I just had one of those. I just had like something. I just had like a frozen meal from my freezer for lunch, and it was one of those like those things that are like, these are big, strong, tough boy freezer meals. These are for men who like to fuck.
Right.
It was pretty okay.
Yeah.
It was like some fried chicken and some mashed potatoes and corn.
That's what men eat.
Yeah, that's what men eat when they need to fuck.
That's so true.
Blair, as the resident man of this podcast, is that what you eat when you need fuck energy?
Well, I don't eat meat anymore, so no, I guess. I guess the short answer to that is no.
Would you eat mashed potato and corn and gravy? Well, not like vegan gravy.
A single mashed potato.
One.
Yeah, I would have to, like, a mashed potato that was mashed with a fork, because mashed potato has cream and butter in it.
Yeah.
But I can eat corn.
I forgot you're vegan too, yeah.
I'm not, so I'm actually not vegan, I'm just I'm just very lactose intolerant.
So you could eat mashed potatoes, you could eat regular prepared mashed potatoes, you would just have to spend the rest of your day on the toilet.
Yes, when Seda was here.
You would anamorph into a toilet for the rest of the day.
Yes. So when Seda was here, I was like, yeah, I still eat dairy sometimes, but I shouldn't. And they were like, yeah, because I understand why you eat dairy still, because it's immediate karmic retribution for eating dairy. Like, you're just immediately, like, punished for your food crimes. And I was like, yes, this is true. Can't process that shit. Love to live life. I miss cheese. We are all
toilet troubles.
Here's my PSA though. Vegan cheese is good, and if anyone is lactose intolerant who is listening, it's good and you should do it. It's fine. It's 2019. There are options, and it's not suffering. You don't need to live. You can let the soft animal of your body love what it loves, or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
it's fine.
And on that note, fucking eat some tofu. Even if you're not like a vegetarian, just fucking eat it. It's easy to prepare.
Right.
It's super easy to prepare, and it tastes good.
It's so good.
It is
okay.
Good.
Get some fucking tempeh in your body.
Oh my god. Just eat some soy. Just eat some soy.
Just eat
oh my god.
soy.
Eat so many beans. Just eat so many beans. I think I'm like 75% bean. Yeah?
It's like in the oh god, what was the Frankenstein movie we watched forever ago? Where like I think we watched it with Brinks.
The really old dated one that was like artsy and shit.
Yeah, the one where they cut open Frankenstein. He was just all blood. That's
yeah,
but with beans.
That's me, but with beans. Yeah, no, I'm like a Final Destination person.
Yeah, your body is nothing but bean.
Instead of meat, I'm beans.
Oh my god.
Like I slice you in twain, like diagonally with my samurai sword, and just like beans start exploding out.
Yeah, but it's like not even that, but my body just turns into beans and I die. I just like fall apart.
You turn back and look at the burning city, and you are transformed by the divine being into a pillar of beans.
I think this might be our best episode.
Already.
I think
so.
Already. I'm thinking the energy in this Discord call is pretty good.
I do feel God in this Discord this afternoon.
I do too. And it's me. Hi. The thing is, you need to get really drunk with your parents, and then become very hungover and only sleep 4 hours, and then you become God, and that's it.
Speaking of
podcast.
Wait, hold on.
Podcast.
Speaking of
what? Oh.
You know what?
Already. It's noon. It's noon.
It's a White Claw. Shut up.
It's noon. Oh my god, I can't even.
And it's 12:40. Don't judge me. We have to talk about fear.com today, Blair.
We have to talk about feet.com.
I don't. Okay.
Podcast.
Play the music.
That's the cutoff of the podcast.
Play that funky music.
Play that funky. Kitty Cathedral rave. Fearbaiting, everyone. It's your number one homicide web. It's your number one Web 1.0 murder podcast. I'm Sarah.
I'm Blair.
And joining us for, I think, their first episode actually making it to air.
Hopefully. Fingers fucking crossed.
Yeah.
Find some wood and knock on it right now.
We won't know till we finish,
Roy.
baby.
It's Roy.
It's Roy.
Who we previously had on for an episode about Gremlins 2, and then Blair's computer exploded and all the audio got lost.
No, actually, I think it was that Roy's audio was deeply corrupted.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what it was. That's what it was. I was thinking of a different podcast. There was a different lost episode where your computer exploded and lost all the files.
Yes, I don't remember which one that was, but that definitely happened too. We run a reliable ship around here.
Also, Blair, I'm really laughing at the fact that you're judging me for drinking a White Claw at noon when you were like getting fully day drunk with your parents yesterday.
Okay, but also, so it's not. Is
that a false equivalence?
It's different when it's craft beer and there's a pizza truck outside because that's. Oh my God! Can I talk about? It does hit different. Can I talk about the amazing pizza I had yesterday, real quick?
Go for it.
So I usually can't eat pizza for so many reasons. But I was like, do you have any vegan options? I didn't see any vegan cheese on your menu. And they were like, oh, no, we've got something just for you. And it was like artichoke heart and black olives and like olive oil and balsamic vinegar just on a pizza. And that was the entire pizza. And it was truly amazing. I felt like
that sounds like it fucks.
I was like in Italy eating it. It was awesome. There was nothing better. There's nothing been better than that. Because people try to make fake mozzarella and it always sucks. There's never been a good like fake mozzarella because it's so specific in flavor and texture. So just don't do cheese on pizza and just do other things.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hi,
that's your
Roy.
episode. That's your episode. Thanks for
thank you for listening to Fearbaiting.
Schlocktober rolls on next week.
Yep.
Yep, I'm gonna sleep for 17 years.
This is a pizza podcast.
It's a pizza podcast.
Before we get into feet.com, we have to talk about upcominghorrormovies.com.
Oh, boy.
Oh, well, actually, let's interview Roy briefly about horror movies.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because, we did that before. But Roy, what's your history? What's your story?
Well, yeah, my history that I gave the last time before Audacity said, oh no, you're talking about Gremlins 2, and corrupted all of my audio, is that I'm scared of everything. So I'm not a super big horror movie person. The reason I was on for Gremlins 2 is because that's the closest thing to horror I ever did, ever. And that's pretty much how it is still. I'm very, like, deeply influenced by the fact that, when I was kind of in prime, like, horror movie target age demographic was when, like, everything coming out was, like, the super gory, just that kind of, like, you know, Hostel and Saw and all that.
Right.
Yeah, and, that was very scary to me, because I'm baby, and
right.
So I'm still kind of like I think from what I can tell, it seems like jump scares are kind of more of the thing, or maybe we're kind of getting out of that at this point. But like I still kind of am always worried that there's going to be a lot of guts and viscera, and that makes me feel bad. So, so I'm very scared of it, and I don't do horror movies a whole lot. And so when I was looking up things about this movie, and a lot of places were saying, oh, it's very grisly, there's a lot of gore and bodies and blood and guts, I said, oh no, I don't know if I'm going to be okay with this. But then it turned out that the movie was bad, and there was like one shot of a guy's brain, and that was about it. So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't know where that was going, but here I am.
I think that's great.
It's films.
It's films. It's media.
It's media.
This movie was in like I remember like seeing this movie come. I remember seeing trailers for this movie. I don't know if they were on TV a lot as a kid or if I just like saw them once or twice and they just like stuck in my brain. But this movie has been in my brain since a very young age, and then I was reminded of it at like age 17 when I was like, what does AFI think the world's worst horror movies are? Or like the world's worst movies. And like number one was Yours, Mine, and Ours. I remember that specifically. Which was like a Cheaper by the Dozen ripoff.
Oh my god.
Because it was like, hey, what if it was Cheaper by the Dozen, but instead it was like the Brady Bunch and 16 kids?
Yeah. Yep, I remember that.
But Fear.com was like number 2.
Yes.
And I think, I gotta say, I think I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm currently looking at the Wikipedia article, and its budget, this is so depressing. It's giving me depression right now. Its budget was $40 million, which seems normal. But its box office was less than half of that. $18.9 million it made in the box office, which is so sad because if its budget is like $40 million, they spent that on marketing as well. So it made like nothing. It's so sad. I'm so sad.
They had to spend all of that to buy the domain www.fear.com.com.
Yeah.
Have you gone there, by the way?
No.
If you go to fear.com.com right now, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Is it still
I'm gonna head there real
online?
quick as a reminder.
Oh my god.
Kind of.
I just
I invite you to do it. If you're listening at home, I invite you to find your nearest computer and head to fear.com.com.
Right, pause the episode, look at it, think about it for a second.
Yeah,
maybe make yourself a snack.
We're gonna take a moment of silence to just observe this. Webpage.
It's truly beautiful in a way that I don't think we should even attempt to describe.
Yeah.
just a solemn.
It's very,
moment.
very good.
A
So
somber moment of
upcominghorrormovies.com.
Yes, walk us through it.
There's some interesting stuff on here that I wasn't aware of. We've got The Room is a movie that's coming up. I'm hopeful. Okay, no, that's not related to the Tommy Wiseau picture.
I couldn't imagine it would be.
I'm sad to report. So that's it looks French. Okay, never mind. I don't care about that anymore.
We are famously anti-French here.
Our fourth movie on this podcast was a French film.
And I think we were deeply, deeply bored by it.
Yeah, I want to watch it again though, because like people that I trust have said that that's one of the scariest movies they've ever seen, and maybe I was just watching it with like the light on and only half paying attention, and that's why I hated it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
So Zombieland's getting a sequel. I know we talked about this before, but how are we feeling about the Zombieland sequel in the year of our Lord 2019?
I'm personally, I'm letting myself be excited for it because I think I deserve joy in my life. So that's fine. It doesn't interest me to be cynical about it because I did like the first one, even though it's a lot more of a tired premise these days.
Yeah,
but
definitely. I did like the first one. The first one was fun.
I will be watching it. So
yeah, I'm wondering. I'm just hopeful that they're gonna like not have it be because like the thing is that movie occupies a very similar space in my mind as Borderlands, the first video game Borderlands does.
Sure.
Like even down to like the way that like the graphics would show up like diegetically in the game in the movie. Mm-hmm. And I hope that they modernize it better than Borderlands has been modernized.
Oh my god,
in terms of writing sensibilities, at least. I don't know. I'll go see it. Who do you think? So let's just do a quick round robin here. Who is going to be the celebrity cameo that is taking the place of the Bill Murray role from the first movie? It was Bill Murray, right?
Yeah, it was Bill Murray.
Yep. So I think it's going to be Travis Scott, and he's going to do Sicko Mode.
Interesting. I think it's probably another old dude.
Yeah.
But probably someone I don't know, but would like pretend to know just to like impress people, I guess.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a Paul Rubens. That's kind of who's sticking out to me.
That's a good poll.
Yeah,
I like
that is a good poll.
I like that, but I'm changing my answer. I'm changing my answer. It's Paul Rubens, but he's still going to do Sicko Mode.
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, you got to do Sicko Mode.
Pee-wee goes Sicko Mode.
Sicko Mode is Pokemon going to be in Zombieland Double Tap.
Oh my god.
There's a remake of The Grudge coming out soon, which I'm
ew.
just now learning about that.
No more remake. No more remake.
But have you considered remake?
No more remake.
No? Okay.
I'm putting my foot down.
Yeah.
No more remake.
And then there's just some more posters for Doctor Sleep, which I'm still excited to see.
Yeah.
I need to watch The Shining again this winter.
What was that I think it might already be out, or it's coming out very soon. That horror movie you linked me, where it was like an app that like predicted when you died.
I'm gonna scroll back up in the chat because we need to talk about this one. Hold on.
I have seen this trailer probably a bazillion times because I've been watching a lot of horror movies recently, obviously. It baffles the mind. It truly does.
The movie is called Countdown, and it is an app that provides a countdown as to when you will die.
Yes. So
and the tagline for the movie is "Death." There's an app for that.
it is so dated in a really tremendous way.
You know that 2009 like thing, like that 2009
If
Apple
that,
marketing campaign.
Jesus. Just make a movie about the fucking dead Bart Simpson's graveyard where all of the celebrities' death dates are on the tombstones.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be seeing that movie the day it comes out.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
There was also a horror movie that was making the rounds on Twitter recently that I'd like to talk about, which is Selfie Man, the movie about the man who appears in your selfies.
So that's an already been released one, right?
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah.
Fuck,
but it's coming out because the DVD release came out recently, apparently.
Well, that's good. Big fan of that.
You know how when you make a movie in 2018 and release it on DVD in 2019 in October?
Late 2019 too, it sounds like.
Yeah. But Selfie Man. That's gonna be that's Schlocktober 2020 is gonna be every episode will be Selfie Man.
I love millennials, and I think their things are very scary.
Yeah. Fire is bad, and a witch made it.
That's the same thing for this. Okay, so this movie, do we have more movies we want to talk about before we dive headlong into this?
No, because we're going to dive dick first into Feet.com, the 2002 horror movie directed
That was a really, really bad sentence, and I'm really mad at you for saying it.
Listen, Roy said it first. Don't blame me.
I'm mad at both of you. I think I have the capacity. I think I have the emotional capacity for that.
Be mad at Fallon because I think they were the one that said Feet.com first on Podcasting is Forbidden in the Cloud Recesses.
I think I'm deeply, deeply mad at everyone.
So this is a 2002 film, Fear.com, directed by one William Malone, a man who was behind not much else aside from the 1999 version of House on Haunted Hill, which I believe is not a good movie.
No, did we watch that? Or which one did we watch?
We watched the one with Owen Wilson, which was
and it was the Haunting of Hill House, not House on Haunted Hill. What the fuck? I hate movies.
Yeah, like there's a hill, there's a haunting, there's a house. Just fucking don't do just call it like the mountain hill or whatever the fuck, the plateau house or whatever I don't give a shit. Just name it something other than the house on No more movies are allowed to come out named with the words house, haunted, and hill in them. You can have 2 of those, but not all 3.
I think we need to stop making movies.
I think give us some time to catch up. There's so many movies out there.
No, they're all bad is the thing, and we need to stop. The degenerate human society, I can't.
House on Haunted Hill is a fucking Goosebumps book.
Really is. So we watched Fear.com per Roy's request.
Per my suggestion.
Yeah.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
It's usually not. Okay, that's fine.
I actually brought the lineup for this year pretty much entirely on my own, except for our last movie. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, word.
Like I think you and I brainstormed for Blair Witch too, but the other movies on this lineup are.
Right. So. This sort of handles technology in a way that it seems like modern horror movies are handling technology, whereas internet scary is what this one is saying. Things are happening on the internet, and like anyone can basically do whatever they want on it, and it's like this was when there was like like a period in time when like it was really hard to keep a track on people who are online. So, and people were all very deeply private. So you can just like do whatever you want online, and that's what this movie is about. It's like, wouldn't it be fucked up if people did torture online? And the answer is, I guess so. You're having a hard time, you know, commanding my attention during the whole thing. So
Yeah.
I really don't know what to tell you about it.
This movie was just a fucking
slog.
Yeah,
oh my
that's
God.
the word.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell if it was because I like was drinking and just wanted to talk with people and not pay attention, or if it was just generally really, really boring. So I'm glad to hear that the consensus is that it was genuinely like really, really boring.
Can I talk about how I watched this movie?
Yeah,
Yes.
you can.
Please do.
So Friday night I had to go to bed really early, so I wasn't going to be able to make the stream, which didn't end up happening anyway.
Yeah, Roy the bedtime boy.
Roy the bedtime boy. So I, like, in the middle of the afternoon, sent Sarah a message going, hey, where can I watch this? And I didn't hear back for a while, so I started looking myself, and I looked through a lot of websites, which I'm sure were all legal, and I ended up at a website that did have the entire movie, and it did have English, but what it also had was a man dubbing over every spoken line of dialogue, and also some words that were on the screen in Polish. So that was my kind of experience watching it. And
then he was like, "Oh fuck, a clown pewter." Hope I don't jack off.
He said, "Oh no, it's computer," and then that was the whole movie. After I watched it with Mr. Polish Man telling me how to say the things in Polish, which was enlightening. That was when Sarah gave me a link to where I could watch the episode like a normal English-speaking person. But by then I was like, you know what? Had about enough of this. So I didn't watch it.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't blame you. I would not want to watch this thing twice.
I did find just the entire script of it. So I had that to kind of follow along with, but the thing about the script that I found was that it didn't have, like, dialogue markers, so it didn't say who was speaking. It would just have the lines and, like, no scene breaks or directions or anything. So I would just have to scroll along and hope. And, like, there were so many points in the movie that were just, like, long stretches of silence that I would just, like, zone out and start doing something else. And then I'd go back to the script and be like, fuck, I don't know where I was. But it would turn out I would only have to scroll, like, twice, and then there it was, because it was just a lot of nothing.
This is that kind of movie. Like, this is, like, I feel like there's an SCP about this, where there's, like, a book or something that, like, makes you, like, it just, like, makes you stop thinking about it. Like, it just, like, this movie just, like, there's something about this movie that makes you stop, like, considering it.
Yeah.
There was literally points in this movie where I, like, looked back at the movie that was open in front of me, but I was like paying slightly more attention to something else. And I was like, they've been talking for the past 10 minutes and I haven't processed a single word they've said. So I guess I have to play catch up. But the thing is, it's not really a complicated movie. So that didn't prove to be particularly difficult. Confusion ensued, but I do think that just had to do with bad filmmaking and not necessarily my own ineptitude at, attention paying.
I gotta say, the thing about this movie that is really funny to me is that, like, the people in this movie are not, like, the people who are featured in this movie are not, like, bad actors, really. Like, the two mains are Stephen Dorff and Natasha McElhone. Natasha McElhone, probably her most famous role is the woman who tries to, like, get Truman to, like, tries to tell him the truth in the Truman Show.
Sure, yeah.
And I think she's fine in that. And, like, she's a British actress, and I don't know why they made her do an English accent for this movie. Or
an American accent?
Yeah, an American accent for this movie. Because it's not a good one.
No, it sounds very, very stilted, and she doesn't do a very good job.
No. And Stephen Dorff, the other guy, is... I mean, he's been in other things. He's got a picture on his Wikipedia page, so he can't be that awful.
I guess so.
He was like the star of the third season of True Detective.
Sure.
I had him mixed up with Michael Dorn, I think is the name, the guy who played Worf.
Yeah,
At first, I was like, that doesn't look like Worf, and then I realized, oh, I'm just wrong. So it would have been better if it was Worf.
I would have liked to see. I want to see Worf.
What if it was Worf?
I'm really into it being Worf.
Yeah.
This
Worf,
guy just has
Worf
terminal cop face.
Yeah.
This guy had Ryan Reynolds. This guy had bargain bin Ryan Reynolds face.
He was just. So here's what I learned. I think the reason why this movie struggles and isn't fun bad and is just boring bad is because it's cops, right? Like that has to be it.
There is no reason for this movie to be cops. I don't know if it was you, Blair, or someone else in the chat who was like just make this about college students and
that was
a hacker.
I think that was me and Seda talking about that.
Yeah. I want that. This movie would have been better like that. It did not have to be cops. The fact that they were cops played no role in this except for the fact that they had access to autopsies.
Yeah.
Right. But if they're college students, let me script doctor this. If they're college students, one of them can be like, "Oh, I'm majoring in IT or whatever," and another one can be like, "I'm going to med school, so I have access to bodies and stuff. We can break in." Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't it be fun if they broke into a morgue instead of did it the respectable legal way?
Yeah.
And if they weren't cops.
I think every movie would be better if every movie about cops would be better if it was not about cops.
And it's not even a praxis thing in this thing. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's just a very, very... I think... So cops have guns inherently.
The thing is that cops are just the most uninteresting... Sorry, you go ahead, Blair. I think I'm going to steal your point out from under you if I keep talking.
They're OP in the horror movie world,
exactly.
right?
Yeah. They have so much access. They don't have to take any risks. They can just okay, got to figure out what's up with this body. I'll just pop on over to the autopsy. Whereas you look at Final Destination, I can't remember if it's 1 or 2, for example, but when they break into the morgue to look at the dead body of their friend, that's a fun scene because then Tony Todd gets to catch them off guard and be creepy to them.
Right. Yeah.
But cops are just OP. They have guns. They have authority. They don't have to lie. They do anyways, but they don't have to, but they do.
They love to do it.
They love to eat hot chip and lie. I'm glad everyone really, really enjoyed that. So the other troubling thing about this movie is that it looks really good, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, the one exception is that I didn't like the way that the camera shifted from just a regular to a Dutch angle. That was the one thing.
All the time? The time? Yeah.
But other than that, this movie is actually pretty interesting. It's not it's low lighting, but it's not poorly lit. You can pretty much.
It's very blue.
Yeah, it's very blue, but it was the early 2000s. So what are you gonna do?
Exactly.
The cinematography was generally pretty interesting, but
the sets were really good. I know the website was tacky, but it was tacky in a way that websites were in 2002. You know what I mean? I was this works for me personally.
Oh, okay. So I can tell why this the cinematography felt familiar. And it's because it is by a man named Christian Sebald, who is who is per Wikipedia a German-born cinematographer best known for his work on the long-running CSI crime scene investigation television series, which I watched a lot of as a kid.
This is just a cop show. This is just a cop show. Why didn't they just make this a cop show?
It's spooky cop show.
They even did that a couple of times on CSI. There was one episode where they were are aliens real? I don't know. And there was another episode where they were are ghosts real? I don't know.
That's so crazy. I don't like the idea that ghosts exist in the same universe that cops do. What?
Do y'all hear that motorcycle?
Yeah.
I didn't. Oh.
I did.
I'm deaf.
heard it.
That is 3 streets over from me right now. That's just a motherfucker who is blasting around the neighborhood.
Jesus.
He's having just so much fun.
He's having a good time.
I'm sure he is, but he can fucking bite my dong.
Oh. Yeah.
Chomp my donk, motherfucker. Should we get
That's
into the
our
movie?
official
We're a
stance.
half hour in. I feel like we should probably start on the plot of the movie.
What happens in this fucking movie?
Not too much.
So, let me do the rundown, alright?
Alright, give it to us, Roy.
Okay. Scary website, people die,
Yes.
there's
Yes.
Ghost Girl who make
Okay.
website, Ghost Girl by domain, spooky Ghost Girl appear to people, they die because of scared, Serial killer, because you have to touch on all three of the things that can be behind things in horror movies, which are website, serial killer, and ghost.
Killer.
Yeah. And then...
cop dies, serial killer dies.
Yeah, cop dies, serial killer dies, his brain shows up, and then lady hold cat and movie end.
Yeah. Cat doesn't die, which is good.
Yeah, I do like that. That is a very good cat.
Yeah, the cat in this movie
can I just say...
The cat in this movie is top tier, and also the lady's apartment, whatever, Terry, I think?
Yes.
I love her apartment. It looks so cozy. It looks like the apartment that Daredevil has in the movie from the 2000s, and I love it.
Mm-hmm. Those are the good things about this movie. Actually, I would say cat is fucking top tier in this movie because like the cat meowed in like the last scene, and it like healed me after watching this movie. Like seriously,
that cat.
I was like, oh, kitty.
I know that cat was very like Mildred adjacent. It was very good to see.
Yes. Way
Mildred
more actually Persian than Mildred is, but Mildred's just fucking huge.
I love Mildred so much. I need you to know this.
I do, and she knows you love her too.
Good.
Blair, I'm gonna need some pictures of Mildred to put in the episode description. Send me your best Mildreds, and I'm also gonna include that one of her just sitting in the hallway.
Just do that one. Oh, that's the only one that matters.
That's the feeling when you're watching Fear.com and you're just really waiting for it to end.
That's literally my mood right now. Is how that picture is.
Take that picture of Mildred and put some long straight white hair on her, and that's the ghost little girl.
Yeah.
Fucking Sia ass looking ass.
Oh my god. Isn't her wig so bad?
It's fucking awful.
It's the fucking...
I was like...
No, it's the fame monster. Don't be mean to Lady Gaga.
It was so insane because I was like, you can't expect us to believe this is what a real dead child looks like, right? Like, you cannot... It was truly remarkable.
It was so bad.
There's so much happening in this movie. There's so much happening, but like nothing at the same time, which is the worst. It's the worst thing a movie can be is when it's like overpacked to compensate for the fact that nothing is happening, nothing continues to happen. We open with a train. And she like drops the ball, and someone walks in front of the train, and he dies. And I'm like,
her ball bouncing is like a core plot. It's like a core plot point and a core thing of her characterization. And it's
insane.
It sounds like someone punching a timpani every time it bounces.
It's so crazy because that, and also the fact. I mean, I just can't get over there's nothing that justifies her existence here because. So why Ghost? Why does it have to be Ghost?
Because Ghost's scary.
Because how else is the ghost gonna make people die within 48 hours of?
I don't know. It could just be like a mimetic brain virus. That's what it seems to be in the first place, right? It's like Videodrome, but bad because there's a ghost girl in a bad Lady Gaga wig.
She was the one who registered the domain name.
Why?
You go to Whois and it says Ghost Girl owns the domain fear.com.com.
So I get it. She connects to the plot because she's the serial killer's
first victim?
Sister or something.
I thought it was first victim.
Oh, there's some sort of relation there. But it's but that's not enough. Yeah. It's not enough.
This movie opens with some guy getting creamed by a train in like the most unnecessary train death possible because like he's like trying to save the girl from the train because she's playing on the tracks and she runs away, and then he like lays down after she's run away, lays down like to get onto the tracks, drops his glasses, like pushes himself against the wall to try and avoid the train, and then jumps in front of the train anyways.
Yeah.
And then he dies with a book, like, glued to his hands, despite getting fucking blasted across the station by the train. Which, by the way, that train comes to a stop pretty readily for a train that is, like, going fast enough to kill someone.
Mm-hmm. I mean, movie. Movie is real life. So the conceit of this movie basically is that death happening but it's the computer that makes you die in your worst fear. It makes you hallucinate your worst fear and then die in your worst fear way.
Why is it their worst
like
fear, too?
Because it's fear.com.
Yeah, but why?
But it's
why isn't it scaryghostgirl.com? Why does it have to be their worst fear?
It's so crazy. There's so much going on. And also, all the fears, except for the one where it's like bugs, which is a specific thing that people are or aren't afraid of, you know? It's all of it is like, what if you died by drowning? What if you died by bleeding to death? And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no one who isn't afraid of those things. Those all sound really horrible.
I'm constantly afraid of dying in a car crash, but that's just because I bike to work sometimes, and people don't know how to fucking respect bikers.
And that's also a specific thing that people are or aren't afraid of, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's like a specific enough, but just like you bleed out is not a fear, right? That's just a survival instinct that a reptile brain has still.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of whales, but I'm not going to die because of one, right? That's because I avoid them because I'm afraid of them.
I don't know, Blair. I heard they're airlifting an orca from the local SeaWorld to somewhere else, and the pit flight plan goes exactly above your house.
No, I don't. Oh no, don't even say that. That'd be so scary if I saw a whale outside your place. It wasn't so. I'm not even joking.
If you saw an orca just like flying through the sky being airlifted,
he's just vibing.
That would freak me out so much. They're so big. They're too big. They're normal. They're an appropriate amount of big for the environment they're in, but the environment they're in is also too big. I like to stay on land. Period.
When I was very young, I saw there was like this Discovery Health show called Impact: Stories of Survival, and there was one where an orca just like jumped up and crushed a woman's spine while she was like doing a thing at SeaWorld. She survived, but it's made me fucked up. It was called Impact: Stories of Survival. Don't worry.
I mean, Impact definitely.
Is it just stories about people getting crushed?
Stories about people getting fucking like almost dying, but then not. Like there was someone who got like trapped under drywall, under like a bunch of sheets of drywall.
So it's just about people getting crushed.
Well, there's also stuff about some people suffering blunt head force trauma. Someone was working in like the turbine of an airplane, and like it started and like fucking chopped their head.
Okay, that's insane.
Someone got mauled by a cougar.
Blunt force trauma is just very localized crushing.
Someone got mauled by a cougar.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I can make that one work. Kind of. I'm not going to try.
But yeah, so with this guy, Polidori gets fucking murked by a train, and also Lady Gaga see a ghost baby.
Yeah.
And they're like, he's holding a book. Wonder what this could mean. And then they go like to talk to we meet Terry and Mike. Mike the cop and Terry the forensic Department of Health researcher.
Right.
Which whatever. And they're like,
you can tell they're gonna fuck because they're both a little bit too hot for this movie.
Yeah. But they go to the other guy who wrote the book that the train guy was holding, and they're like, "Hey, is Frank here?" And then like this woman stands up from under the table, and we're like, and for a moment we're like, "Oh shit, is Frank a woman?" And then she walks away, and it's revealed that she was just giving Frank head under the table at this coffee shop,
which sucks. I wanted her to be a chick. So badly. That's so crazy that's where we're going from, because literally that's 30 minutes further into the movie, right? Than when that happens.
But like nothing else happens. Like
literally nothing happens except for like
some German punk who looks like the lead singer from Sum 41 in the music video for In Too Deep. He gets fucking murked, and he like just dies in jail, and his girlfriend drowns. Yeah. And they find like video footage of them going to the fear site, which is what they call it. I always love when there's like terminology, like just like not like proper nouns, but like terminology like that is just like put into these movies, and we're supposed to take it seriously. Like the fear site. The one that I always come back to is at the end of Final Destination 3 when there's that showdown at the fairground. And they just like, so everyone, like the phrase "cause my death" or "cause your death" is said like 15 times in 2 minutes. Final Destination 3 is a good movie.
It's good movies.
It's movies.
But this isn't.
It's movies.
But so yeah, the German kid and his goth GF get fucking murked by the Fear website, and also the lady's Terry's boss gets killed. And she's like. And she like walks into his office one day. He's like, "Hey boss, where's your computer?" And he's like, "I got taken away. Too many viruses." And she's basically, "Going to the porno, huh?" And he's like, "Yeah, going to the porno."
Oh no, it's very bad.
But then he gets into his car and he sees Lady Gaga out the window, and then he crashes his car, and then he dies.
Yeah. Yes.
And then they're like, hey, autopsy lady, or whatever the fuck, forensic specialist woman, Denise, can you look at this? And she goes to fear.com, and we get some really good imagery. Like, this is like, I can't remember who said it, but it was actually
Sorry, no, I want to put a pin in this, because there's a thing about this website that made my brain explode.
Go for it. What's up?
The fucking chat client thing that they use is called Hotbox.
No. That's the browser, because they open Hotbox and go to fear.com.
I can't.
I need to update Hotbox.
Like, the thing is, fear.com.com is like the joke that we would be making if the website was just called fear.com.
God. It is so good.
It's so good. It's so good.
And it's like someone in the chat was describing it, but it looked kind of similar to like the witch gates in Madoka that
totally.
Madoka Magica, and it looks really cool. Like, the website is one of the few good things about this movie. And then there's like this European woman, I can't place her accent whatsoever, and she's like, "Do you like to watch? Do you like the torture? Do you want to come into the website? Would you mind getting tortured to death?" And then Denise clicks, "Yes, I would love to." And Denise says, "No, I wouldn't." And the website is like, "You're lying to me. You want to see my titties get taken off by a scalpel." And then Denise is like, "Okay, damn, yes I do."
So the philosophy of this movie is, again, essentially the same as the philosophy in Videodrome, except so inelegant. Because all it has to say is humanity bad and love pain. Full stop. That's about it. Because it's just its blatant insistence that we're just in denial of the fact that we're just all sadists all the time. And like I guess there's something to be said about voyeuristic violence and stuff like that, but the same can be said for voyeuristic everything else, because it's just we like witnessing things instead of being directly involved in them. It's why true crime is as big as it is. But this is just like, you just actually want to watch a woman being tortured, and it's like, I mean, no. When someone says no, they're usually telling the truth about that.
Yeah, but the ghost is psychic, so she knows that Denise is actually real mad horny to see the European girl get tortured.
Yeah, and also the torture sequences are deeply upsetting. Like, they're not scary. They just made me really sad about women.
Yeah, like it is bad. Like
It's very bad.
I genuinely think this movie would be like riding a line between like fun bad and bad for me if it were not for those scenes, because those scenes are just like horrible and upsetting, and I genuinely thought we were gonna like see some pretty some graphic sexual assault on the screen.
I know.
Like, it definitely felt like it was leading into that, and then thankfully it cut away. But like, so we get introduced to this serial killer character whose name is fucking
Alistair Pratt.
Alistair Pratt, thank you.
That's too good of a name for him, unfortunately.
Alistair Pratt is a name that is too good for this movie.
Alistair is such a good name. Anyway, continue.
Alistair Pratt is Chris Pratt's vampire brother.
I'm him.
So we meet this guy, and he just be killing women, and then it's revealed that he killed the European girl, who is killing all the other people from the fear site.
Right.
But she like turned into a ghost for some reason, and she went to GoDaddy.com and bought a domain. But
she used her ghost credit card.
I was just fucking around on YouTube this morning as I like woke up, and I got an ad for GoDaddy.com, and GoDaddy has completely rebranded to be to be like Squarespace-esque. It was like this uplifting video that was like it like composed like a mission statement comprised entirely of like about page like of selections from about pages from people who use GoDaddy.
Right.
And it's like y'all are expecting me to forget that the last time I saw y'all in an ad was you were showing me Danica Kirkpatrick's titties and also your CEO hunted an elephant.
I forgot about that. I was just about to say, my domain is hosted on GoDaddy, but maybe I should be advertising that. Oh no, it was cheap.
Listen, I'm pretty sure that guy got ousted as CEO anyway, so it's whatever.
Yeah, it's fine. Ethical URLs.
How do you feel about Danica Kirkpatrick's titties?
I don't have opinions. I think that's fine, maybe.
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
You're allowed to not have opinions.
Anyway.
But.
I think like Inception happens in this movie, right? Kind of. They go into like it's. So they go in the website. Was that right, or am I like not understanding this movie? They go in the website, kind of, right?
They hallucinate. They hallucinate. They have hallucinations, but they don't actually like go in the website itself.
I guess so, but it seemed like their hallucinations were so detached. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but so detached from anything that was actually happening that it just felt like, am I watching the movie Inception? Are they in a dream? Like, I don't know what's happening.
Is that Mike and Terry fuck, and also Mike and Terry are just like in this movie, your characters are named Mike and Terry.
I can't imagine names with less sexual energy to them than Mike and Terry.
Yeah.
But they fuck.
They fuck.
Probably. It happens off screen because Terry is just like, Mike, please don't go on the Fear site. And then Mike is like, I promise, I won't. And then they fuck, and then he gets out of bed fully dressed and leaves her in bed. And he's like, okay, time to go to www.fear.com.com. And he sees horror things. And then he gets tortured over the next 48 hours. They try and hunt down Mr. Alistair Pratt.
Mm-hmm.
And then that.
Yeah.
So... I
know, right?
I'm trying to think of like actual things to say about this movie. But it's just a lot of nothing. But here's the thing to say about this movie. I feel like five times in this movie does someone be like, don't go to the website, and then immediately they go to the website. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, so for the first time, I guess this works because this says something about the character. But if this is a trait that every human being in your universe has, it's not a trait, right?
Yeah.
It's like nobody should be stopping them from doing anything if nobody has any fucking impulse control. You don't need to go to the torture website because that's not how... You don't need to see it to find someone who's doing a murder, right? And they don't end up doing a very good job at it eventually. I mean, he dies, so I guess yay. But also, other people die. It's like not... Like, you did such a bad job at being police. Like, such a bad job.
Yeah. Denise goes to the website, and then one night she's, like, getting naked, and then a bunch of bugs show up and crawl in her mouth.
That was fucking gross, yeah.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, that was, like, the one, like, well-crafted, upsetting scene that was, like, upsetting for the reasons that it... Like, good upsetting, as opposed to, like, the other upsetting scenes that were bad upsetting.
It was upsetting to me because bugs, icky, gross, yuck to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes. Totally.
Yeah.
But again, so that works because it's something specific, right? It's...
I mean, not that it's, like, tied to anything plot-wise. Is it, like, established before that she's super scared of bugs? Because I don't remember.
Not really.
I don't think so. She might, like, see, like, a worm or something and be like, oh, yucko. But no one's fear is seated until after they're dead. Like, we like, the owner, like, the Terry's superior dies in the car crash, and then afterwards, like, in a conversation, she's like, yeah, my boss was always really afraid of car crashes ever since he was a kid. And then, like, the girl dies of bugs, and it's like, oh shit, she was really scared of bugs. And, like, the goth girl dies, and then, like, the record, we did some research. Her record showed that she was extremely afraid of drowning.
What records?
What records?
Oh my god. Like, do you have to pull up...
Is there, like, a gland in my ass that someone can inspect to find out that, like, I am really afraid of being buried alive?
Yes. It's what makes sex so good. It's tapping into that really primal fear. So, police have rules, right? And if we're going to do rules, if you're going to do your thing that has rules, we should at least follow them. But that's never the case. And I don't know why. I don't know why when college students don't have rules, right?
Yeah.
Because there's like, they can do whatever they want. But I guess he dies, so he's like not a police officer anymore. But I feel like he wouldn't be a police officer after this. Because he did such a bad job. Just such a bad job. It's fine.
So we find out that the ghost was the website was set up by the ghost lady. I think we already talked about this, but the reason that she set it up was to punish people who looked at torture videos. Because she put up videos of her being tortured on the website.
Yeah.
Weird flex, but okay.
It's odd because it's a punishment for watching torture videos when she seems to actively encourage the watching of them in the first place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what I gotta say right now? I think that the horror device in this movie is less well crafted than the one in Smiley.
Because it's at least in Smiley, it's one thing basically, right?
You type "I did it for the lulz" 3 times, then Smiley comes up and kills someone for you.
Right. It's very specific. There's just a creepy girl ghost, but there's also torture webs. I don't know. It's very confused, and I wish. So the frustrating thing about this is that I do think there's a good movie, or at least a fun movie in here, right?
If you like cut out all the gratuitous torture, like refine the plot a little bit, like tone down the Dutch angles, just let Natasha, whatever her name was, let her just do her native British accent,
right?
And like that's fine, you better,
right? And I think that's such a dangerous place for a movie to exist for me, because it's so crazy. I mean, it's not even fun. It just makes me crazy when I'm like, man, I could be having so much more fun watching this movie, but I'm not, because you've just made some very bad decisions.
You know what movie I think you should watch, Blair? I believe it was called Ringers, or it might have just been Rings. You ever heard of it?
No, I haven't.
It's in the same universe as the Ring movies. It was a Japanese release only, and it's about a popular trend, a popular fad of like people like watching the Ring VHS and then seeing how long they can wait within the 7-day time limit before they make someone else watch it, because it like gets scarier and scarier the closer they get to the 7-day mark.
Sure, that's fun.
Yeah. I was thinking about that during this.
Yeah. So this movie is just not stupid enough.
No.
It's not. It takes itself slightly too seriously, but it's not stupid enough that seems comical.
Yeah.
And it's just got too much going on. It's a train wreck that I don't want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get no pleasure from rubbernecking this movie, which is sad. I want some the German word that not going to try to pronounce right now. Out 4 hours of sleep.
Schadenfreude?
Yes, that one. Thank you. Is that the entire movie?
Pretty much.
Yeah, Mike fucking beefs it. They kill the serial killer, and then that's pretty much the fucking movie.
And then he's trapped in internet.
I guess so, because Terry gets a phone call at her house the next day, and there's nobody on the other line. It's just internet static, and then she hangs it up and cuddles her cat, and then goes to bed.
Yeah.
And then movie
So
over.
what's that supposed to mean?
sequel bait?
Yep.
Ugh.
Fear.com.com is the next movie.
Oh my god.
And in that movie, they go to www.
Fear.com.com? Or fear.com.com.net?
Yeah, they go to fear... Yeah, the next one is fear.org.
Fear.org.
Hey, if you
fear.edu.
If you ask me, this current government is more like fear.gov.
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa. Save it for HKIP, Sarah. Good God.
Will do. I think I know where we're coming on this, but I'm just gonna steal the We Hate Movies, or not the We Hate Movies, the Flophouse rating scale, which is good, bad, or kind of liked. And this is just a bad for me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah. For previously articulated reasons.
I had gotten my hopes up because I had, like, in this movie, in my head, I had kind of built, over, like, the 20 years it's been since I first saw this trailer, I had been, like, slowly building up. It couldn't have been that long ago, but, like, 18 years.
No, that math does not work out.
17 years. Okay, I was rounding. In the time since I saw this trailer, like, I had built this movie up to be just, like, some schlocky shit fest, and it really kind of let me down on that front.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was just boring. It was just not fun to watch.
And it was 100 minutes long.
Yeah.
There were times in the movie where, like, I moused over, and like, I genuinely thought we were in the third act when we, like, hit the 40-minute mark.
Not even. It was like we were at 30 minutes, and you showed it, and I was like, dude, I was ready to, like, oh, I'm this, like, probably, like, 20 minutes till I get to go to bed after that. And I was like, no, you have 50 more Christian hours ahead of you. Hours? Oh, it felt like it. Minutes. 50 more minutes. And I can't. I simply just cannot.
Yep. So, question for this movie, because I put up the tweet during the episode. Oops.
Yeah.
We got a question, though, from @Minerva's Den, Lucas Boingle, who wants to know, who was this movie for? And I'm going to say, like, people who did not know what the internet was or how it worked. So, like, people who would have been, like, 40, 50 around the time of this movie's release.
Yeah. I was going to say, since it's cops, and since it's
boomers?
very scared of the internet, old people who who are scared of the internet.
Yeah. The people who think iPhones are made by, like, witches who are sapping the life force from our children.
But I mean, they're right about that.
That's true. That's true. That's very true. Want to do recommendations?
Sure.
Let's make this quick. The meal, the very dairy centric meal that I had earlier is very swiftly coming back to bite me in the ass.
You don't have to live like this, Sarah. Sarah!
I genuinely forgot that mashed potatoes had dairy in them.
Sarah! I'm buying you Lactaid for your birthday. For Christmas. Your birthday is so far away.
Yeah, thank you, Blair. God, what am I recommending this week? I think I'm going to recommend it. I started a new anime this season, started the season, back on my bullshit, as per usual. It's called Ascendance of a Bookworm. It's about isekai, about a young girl who's a librarian who dies and gets reborn into this world that's basically pre-printing press where like there's no books and anything. And she's like, the thing that is like a very big relief to me is that the character that she's reincarnated as is like 5 years old. So they are not being horny about it at all, which is a very low bar to clear, but I'm very glad about it because it's a really cute show. It hasn't really gone too many places yet, but I know that the light novels are held in very high regard, and I'm excited to see where it goes next. I'm enjoying it a lot, and it's giving me like some cute girls doing cute things meets Dr. Stone vibes.
Huh. Cool. My recommendation for this week is gonna be really on my bullshit as well. So Lacroix put out a hibiscus flavor, and it's really good. Guys, it's really good. I'm like looking at my case of them right now, like dreaming of it. I'm going to drink one as soon as we are done with this call because obviously can loud. But it's really lovely. Like I feel like for people who don't like Lacroix, people would really enjoy this one because it's like fruitier than their ones are normally. I don't actually know what's in Lacroix because I don't think it's just water, but I will drink it. So drink their hibiscus Lacroix.
Hell yeah.
Roy?
You know what? This past week I got, or well, I guess not this past week, past couple of weeks, I had to do, so I do, most of what my job consists of is doing crafts with grandmas. And I did a program last week on paper quilling, and that actually fucking rules. You just sit and you take strips of paper and you wind them around like a dowel or something, and they turn into little curlicues, and then you make art out of them, and it's actually very relaxing. Like, once you get the hang of it, it's kind of zen. So I'm gonna recommend doing that. It's good.
Hell
It's
yeah!
good to just chill and
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
We actually have another question coming in from under the buzzer, and I'm not going to give the @ because it's from a locked account, but I will say that the handle is Obi-Wan Action Camera, who wants to know, is the real monster being online? And I would like to say that ever since I started using the internet a lot, ever since I started using the internet as a daily venture back when I was like 14 years old because I gave up video games for Lent, my life has gotten immeasurably worse every day since then. So
online is a curse.
Online's the real monster. Yeah. Roy, thank you so much for being on.
Hell yeah.
This was an absolute blast. I'm really glad we finally got the chance to get you on the show proper.
Me too.
Where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Semperfunny. And you can also find me, sometimes I'm on HKIP. I haven't been on in a while, but I'm hoping to be on that soon again. And you can also find me on the podcast that I do with my fiance about Chinese media property Modao Zushi. Podcasting is forbidden in the cloud recesses.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
It's a good podcast.
It's good and fun.
And hosted on the wonderful Noisepace.xyz network, who we graciously thank for providing the what's the word that I'm looking for?
Platform?
Hosting for this podcast.
Oh, sure.
Thank you very much, Matt GameCube. Listen to... I'm completely out of sorts on how we end this podcast. I'll just do that. Okay, so Fearbaiting. We are Fearbaiting everywhere, including on Twitter, on Facebook. Nope, Facebook. I say Facebook every fucking time. We don't have a Facebook.
Do you have a podcast with a Facebook? Is that why?
Henry Kissinger does.
Okay.
Henry Kissinger himself, the man, has a podcast on Facebook.
Patreon.com/Fearbaiting is where you can go to support the show. Our episodes go up early sometimes. Otherwise, the $1 is the tip jar. $5 a month gets you name right on the podcast and a message for you can make us read a short message. $10 a month gets you to make us watch a horror movie of your choosing. Must be more of a horror movie than Donnie Darko. So thank you very much to Michael Kaiser, Paul Moran, Kit Spindler, Ducky Aisha, and Paul Bechtel. We love you all very much.
Thanks.
If you want to find me, I'm Sunhat Zhenya on Twitter, SUNHATZHENYA. You can also find me on the other podcasts on the Noisepace.xyz incubator, such as Henry Kissinger's Pokemon Going to Die, the Leftism podcast by, for, and of the Terminally Online, and the Wonder Years, which is the podcast about Animorphs done by me, Seda, last week's guest and composer of the excellent theme song that we have for Schlocktober, and also our regular theme song, and also Blair of the Here Right Now, Blair.
Who's that? Who's Blair?
Blair of the Blair.
I'm a dead person.
And again, thank you, Seda, for your excellent intro-outro music, as always. Knocked it out of the fucking park, as you do every year with this theme song. Their music can be found under People You Meet Outside of Bars, which you can just go to the URL gaygothvibes.online to find more of.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
It's all very good.
Blair.
You can find me on the internet at Blair Kitsch on Twitter. This month I am helping friend of the show Kit design the UI for her video game she's designing for Devtober. You can pay me to do things. Hop in my DMs. I'll make something look nice for you. And you can do that at Blair Kitsch on Twitter. Just a little plug. Just a little half plug.
So I think that's going to do it for this week's episode of I almost said Henry Kissinger. This week's episode of Fearbaiting. Next week we'll be back with friend of the show and host of other Noise-Based Pod City Girls Make Do, Stephanie.
Fabulous.
And we will be watching One Missed Call, the American version.
I'm so excited.
Boy.
Oh my God. I saw this at a slumber party. It's the peak slumber party movie. I'm very, very, very excited.
It's going to be a good one. But until then, I'm Sarah.
I have been Blair.
I'm Roy, I guess.
And remember...
You can put a dead guy anywhere.
True. Is it fucked up?
That'll work.
Or fucked up guy. Yeah, that's it. I know my shit.
Bye.
Bye.
That's good enough for me.